I knocked over the figure. Damn it. Hey, what's up, you guys? Shartimus Prime here doing another Transformers figure review on the Transformers Masterpiece Toys R Us exclusive Acid Storm. Big thank you so much to my friend Mr. Phils. He gave me this as my birthday present this year, man. Such a huge gift, totally unexpected. Totally love it, man. Thank you so much, dude. This
big. Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
This is a figure that I wanted, but it was just out of reach, and I couldn't justify getting it because they're not making any other Rainmakers. Yes, he's part of this obscure line of characters called the Rainmakers. Two of the other ones don't even have names. He's the only one that has a name because they made a universe figure of him a while ago, and then the other two are the yellow one and the blue one. Very vibrant colors when they made their G1 appearance, which was extremely brief. So it was the same exact mold as the Thundercracker that was recently released in Toys R Us. Well, not recently, I guess like a year ago, which I did review, so check out that video if you'd like. I show off the transformation in that video. Will not be transforming the figure in this video. The figure is very similar to the original Takara Seeker mold with some upgraded changes. So the original Hasbro Masterpiece Starscream, I had so much fun with that one, and I'm having fun with this one too. Oh yeah, you have to be a really long Shartimus Prime viewer to catch that reference right there. Actually, the second video I ever posted on this channel. Anyway, there's a lot of stuff to talk about. Let's take a look at the deeds. The figure is extremely bright green, as you can see right here. A very matte black color right there on the nose cone. Transparent green right there on the cockpit. On this side it says a name that is Sergeant Etipson. And then on the opposite side over here it says I don't know, was it Precision B Vicious Val? I totally don't get those references at all. You have a light gray coming up the top over here. Nice sculpting, I have to say. I like this gunmetal look. I wish that went all the way through, but it's not. Not a big deal. Very bright green. The camo looks fantastic. I think that is great. Almost wish the whole thing had this camo look going on. And then here's the back of the figure. Really like the fading over here. Again, matte black over here. Getting a close look underneath the figure, I really like this gunmetal look right here on his null rays. I think that looks fantastic. Unlike the original versions, there's this part that connects right over there into the side of the arms, and you can see his hands and his head. The other little bits going on right underneath there. This is very squared off section going on down here at the bottom. Figure comes with this base that we have seen before. It says Acid Storm in silver letters right there. It's quite crooked, I have to say. Nice metallic paint right here on the Decepticon logo. It does come with these missiles right over here that you can attach to the figure itself. Nice sculpting throughout on this thing. This is built in a way where you can actually have the base attached right, goes in like so, not too shabby at all. You could actually attach the stand in a couple different ways. You could have it going up this way right here for his robot mode, or you could attach it sideways right here for either mode like that. So you have this side port and this front port or back port. The missiles can be attached like so. You can move this forward over here, which is pretty neat. Then if you want, you could have the missiles and the null rays together at the same time, which isn't a bad look. Yeah, it's kind of a lot of stuff going on right there, but I don't know. You can mess with it, figure something out. This notch right here is where you actually attach the yeah, I mean, get it in there. There it goes. He comes with this tiny little clip right here, which you attach at the bottom like so, and that's supposed to hold Mega. And you can store the clip right underneath here in this little port. Comes with a little pilot guy. A lot of nice little detail on this pilot guy. Looks pretty cool. Here he is compared to the Dr. Arkeville that came with Masterpiece Thundercracker. Fits nicely in the cockpit like so, and close it up. Wish this came a little closer together, but oh well. It has the same old function where you pull this forward like so, and you swing it outward, and you have the radar thingy. You have the functioning air brake that you just pick off like so, and this is die cast right here, and nice silver paint applications, and nice sculpting going on underneath. Okay, these move up and down, so nice articulation over here. Very cool. Now the thruster thing is a little weird because as soon as I pop this open in the back, the legs want to come apart, and I think that's very strange. Gap splitting over right there, but you can see there's this nice solid black underneath right here. Decent detailing. And then finally we have the landing gear, which you just pop out like so. You get a tire, then you pop this one out like so, and you get another tire. Very cool. And then you have the front one, which has a slightly different color green right here because of the painted plastic. You pull this flap, and then dig in right here, pull this back. Nice silver paint applications going on right there. And there he is on his landing gear. Rolling very nicely, I have to say. I really like this. He rolls a lot better than the original Seeker mold, I think. See, Takara Thundercracker, he's got the dragging going on a little bit when I move him forward and back. This guy, yep, you can hear all three wheels. So look at that. Very cool. I like that a lot. Nice improvement. So let's take one last look at this beautiful jet mode. Looking very, very cool. Which is just barely over a foot long. So let's get him into his robot mode, will you? Take us away, Bumblebee! Great job, Bumblebee. So here's this badass robot mode. I absolutely love it. Very, very cool look. Now quickly, the stand right over here, like I said, now he does have this peg sticking out of his culo. Plug this in like so. We just take the bottom of the stand right here and it slides into the base, and that's how that works. So now you have an aerial acid storm, which looks kind of silly like that, but it's fun to pose around and whatnot, you know, get the legs all bendy and whatnot, do some cool stuff. Very, very cool. And then his missiles I actually like most for his robot mode, because I like having them pointing down right here behind the wings. So I think they look cool going like that. I think that looks pretty cool. I think they did a great job on the head sculpt. Looks amazing. I really like it. I think it does look a little bit better than the original version over here. See, that's a much skinnier head, and I think this one looks a little bit more G1 accurate. I think it's great. I like the paint detail right here. You got those painted up over here. Nice light silver, again with the gunmetal over here. Now unfortunately on mine, one Decepticon logo came out looking great and the other one came out not so great. That's kind of a bummer. What I do like is that he does have his nipple missiles, so you lift these up right here and you can see the missiles that Starscream shot in that one episode, that one time ever. You have some black, nice gunmetal looking fists. They look silver underpants right there. And then the legs are pretty much just all green, and then you have that gunmetal color again with some silver. Then comparing the Seeker toes right there, these are very squared off. Those are much rounded off. I think I prefer the rounded off ones compared to these. Taking a look at the side of the figure, looks pretty damn cool. Look at the back figure, looks pretty damn clean. So this figure mold stands just a little smaller than the original one. One thing that you may notice are the legs. These side panels over here that are attached to the hips are very annoying. I had tended to pop these off and just attach them to the side of his leg like so, which is still a little obnoxious, but what they did here is they just made it attached and they slide up and down during the transformation. I just think that looks a whole lot better. I really like this a lot. So the articulation is amazing. Now due to the transformation, you can tilt his head back and forward. It kind of shifts like pile driver, and you can get his head to look up. It looks down just barely, not much at all. It moves side to side this much. You know, of course it's blocked by the sides over here, but it's a good range of movement. His arms do move outward. They move forward right here. He has a bicep swivel. He has double jointed elbows, which is incredible, man. His wrist moves side to side. He has a ball jointed thumb right here. He has fingers that have two joints, one at the knuckle and then one in the middle of the finger. The rest of these three fingers right here, they move all together in the middle. So you can get them, you know, pointing like that. Now if you have it lifted up well enough, you can get a tiny bit of rotation right here, but it doesn't really seem like it's totally meant to do that. You have these flaps right here on the sides that allow for more hip movement, as well as these flaps right here in the front. You can tilt these upward a little bit and it allows for more upper thigh movement. So you can get his legs moving upward like so, which is great. You can get him moving sideways kind of a bit too. He has upper thigh swivels right here. He has double jointed knees that bend. Look at that. That is very, very far, especially for a transforming robot, man. That is insane. That is just too cool. And then he rotates a little bit right here at the ankle due to the transformation. You could move the thrusters back a little bit to help with stability. Okay, one other thing is that the wings can be moved outward. I tend to like him having closed like that, but you can move him out like so. So this figure in his robot mode, I want to say stands at 9 inches tall. And here he is compared to the masterpiece Soundwave. Thank you, Charlita1. Here he is compared to the MP10 TRU Optimus Prime. Here he is compared to classic Starscream. Thank you, Jerry Nightmare. And alas, here he is compared to the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. Wow, their color schemes go very, very well together. So I'm very, very stoked to have this figure. Thank you so much, Phil. This is truly, truly awesome. I never thought I would own it. Never thought I'd have this mold. I wanted the Thundercracker figure when it first came out, but I couldn't justify picking it up since I already had the Takara version. So having this guy, it being a totally different character, right? Like, just painted differently and everything. But still, thanks so much, Phil. I'm very, very happy with this guy. Very, very badass figure. Love this figure mold. It is truly awesome. Very grateful. Thanks so much, bro. I hope you guys dig my review, and I will catch you later. Peace.